Alrighty, guys, we are 2-0 in our last two board member tier package bets on my website. And the link for today's board member tier package bet is in the description section below. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the video here today for Thursday, September 15th, 2022. My name is Brock Page and I do sports picks for free right here on YouTube. I also sell my personal bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. Once again, I'm 2-0 in my last two board member tier package bets on that website. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and get into some free content. We're going to take a look at the White Sox taking on the Guardians, 1:10 p.m. East. Chicago's minus 155, totals 8 runs. Lance Lynn for the Chi Sox, Hunter Gaddis for Cleveland. Now, the Red Hot Guardians have won their last 6 straight, and they also went 8-1 straight up in their last 9. Now, their hitters have also been the toughest to strike out in the league. These guys strike out fewer times a game than any other club in the majors. Andres Gimenez, he's hitting a team-best 300 at the dish. Meanwhile, Jose Ramirez is second in the bigs in RBI with 111 of them. And when it comes to divisional play, the Guardians have gone 18-8 in their divisional home games. Now, they're taking on a White Sox team who actually has a losing record against the AL Central on the road. The Chicago lineup's also been little threat hitting the long ball. These guys find themselves in the bottom 10 in the bigs right now in home runs per contest. When it comes to the total in this one, Chicago saw unders in 6 out of their last 10 outings. They're also 9-2 to the under in their last 11 Lance Lynn starts. Meanwhile, Cleveland on the other side, they've gone 63% to the under in their divisional games at Progressive Field. I'm going to lean toward Cleveland, plus 1.5, under 8. Next ball game, it is going to be Rays, Blue Jays, 3:07 East. Toronto's minus 135, total 7.5 runs. Kevin Gausman for Toronto, Shane McClanahan for Tampa Bay. And as dominant as McClanahan's been this year, well, the Rays just don't like winning on the road. They've got a .450 win percentage while traveling. They also have one of the lowest OPS averages in the American League. Now, they're taking on a Blue Jays club on the other side of things who won 7 out of their last 10 themselves. And they actually scored a whole bunch of runs in the process there. As a matter of fact, this Blue Jays club is leading the majors right now in team batting average. Alejandro Kirk, he's hitting nearly 300 at the dish. He has the highest qualifying batting average in the lineup here today. Meanwhile, Bo Bichette, he has a team best 88 runs batted in. When it comes to the pitching in this one, Kevin Gausman has a dozen wins on the year and a whole bunch of strikeouts. He's fanned over 175 batters on the year already. Strikeouts definitely up for Gausman here. And when it comes to the number, 3 out of Toronto's last 4 at Rogers Center stayed under the number. They also went 60% to the under in their last 10 at any location. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay saw unders in 6 out of their last 10 as well. I'm going to lean toward Toronto, minus 135, under 7.5. Next ball game, Phillies, Marlins, 6:40 p.m. East. Philadelphia's minus 130, total 7.5 runs. Noah Syndergaard for the Titans, Pablo Lopez for Miami. Now, Pavi's got double-digit losses on the year, along with an ERA in the 4s. Now, the Marlins have also dropped 5 out of their last 6 ball games, and they scored 3 runs or less in all of those losses. Now, no real surprise here, guys. The Marlins are in the bottom 3 in the league right now in OPS at the plate. They're also facing Noah Syndergaard here today, who lost just 1 game with the Titans since signing on with them. Meanwhile, as a team, well, the Phillies are currently on a 5-game winning streak, and they also got the W in 7 out of their last 8. Kyle Schwarber's hit a National League best 37 home runs this year. Meanwhile, Bryce Harper, he's hitting .308 at the plate as well. When it comes to the scoring in this one, Philadelphia held the Marlins to just 2 runs a game in their last 10 meetings. Meanwhile, Noah Syndergaard, he's 12-2 to the under in his last 14 starts. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward Philadelphia, minus 130, under 7.5. Next ball game, it is going to be Pirates taking on the Mets, 7:20 p.m. East. Now, the Mets are the $2.70 favorite in Flushing, Queens, total 7.5 runs. Carlos Carrasco for New York, JT Brubaker for Pittsburgh. Now, if you want to see whether I'm betting on the total run line or money line in this one, there's only one way to find out, and that's to sign up for my extra daily bet on patreon.com/BrockPage. And just remember, guys, if you sign up for a membership on my website here today, you're going to get access to that membership every single day, all the way until October 1st. And as an added bonus here, guys, if you sign up for that extra daily bet, you're also going to get access to my daily best play absolutely free. It's going to be included with your purchase. So once again, if you want to see whether I'm betting on the total run line or money line in this one, there's only one way to find out, and that's to sign up for my extra daily bet on patreon.com/BrockPage. And that play's only going to cost you just $2.99. Next matchup, little AL West action. I'm talking about the Athletics at the Astros. That's going to be a 7:20 Eastern start time at Minute Maid Park. Now, Houston's the $3.45 favorite, totals 8 runs. Looks like we're going to see Lance McCullers on the bump here for Houston. Looks like James Caprillion on the other side for Oakland. Now, unfortunately, guys, I can't give this one out for free today either. This game's being featured as my board member tier package bet. But the good news is my board member package is an all-inclusive membership. So if you sign up for that package here today, you're going to get access to every single bet, every single package, every single day, all the way until October 1st. Once again, it is an all-inclusive membership. You get access to absolutely everything that I produce on that website. So once again, guys, if you want to see whether I'm betting on the total run line or money line in this one, there's only one way to find out, and that's to sign up for my board member tier package bet. And the link for that package is in the description section below. Once again, guys, we're 2-0 in our last 2 board member tier package bets on that website. All right, next matchup, we're actually going to handicap this one. We're going to give a freebie away on this game. I'm talking about the Royals at the Twins, 7:40 p.m. East. Now, Minnesota's the $1.75 favorite at home, totals 8.5 runs. Dylan Bundy for Minnesota, Daniel Lynch for Kansas City. Now, Danny Lynch is just 4-10 with an ERA in the 5s. He also has a whip of 1.58. Now, KC lost 6 out of their last 8 ball games, and they're having a tough time hitting the baseball. They're in the bottom 3 in homers, bottom 10 in OPS at the dish. They're also taking on a Minnesota team who's been real good at target field. These guys have a .618 win percentage in their divisional home games. They're also led by Luis Arias, who's hitting .320, and he currently ranks 4th in the majors in that category. Now, pitching-wise, Dylan Bundy, he has a winning record and a 1.27 whip. When it comes to the total, 6 out of Minnesota's last 10 outings got over the number. Meanwhile, Kansas City went 60% to the over in their last 10 Daniel Lynch starts. I'm going to lean toward the Twins, minus 1.5, over 8.5 runs. Next ball game, it is going to be Reds at the Cardinals, 7:45 Eastern first pitch. St. Louis is minus 160, totals 8.5 runs. Miles Michaelis for St. Louis, Chase Anderson for Cincinnati. Now, this game's being featured as my $1.99 daily best play on my website, and the link for that play is in the description section below. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. Talking about a little NL West action here. It's the Padres at the Diamondbacks, 9:40 p.m. East. Now, San Diego's minus 175 on the road, totals 9 runs. Sean Manaea for San Diego. Dre Jameson making his debut for Arizona. Now, the D-backs did win 2 out of their last 4, with victories over the likes of the Dodgers and Rockies. They've also been one of the better run line teams in the game. They're 82-60 against the number for the entire year. Christian Walker's got a team-best 32 home runs. He's 10th in the bigs in that category. Meanwhile, Josh Rojas is leading the franchise in batting average. Now, they're facing Sean Manaea on the other side of things, who actually hasn't been great this year for the Pods. Manaea's got a losing 7-8 record. He's also got an ERA in the 5s. Now, San Diego's also had a tough time hitting for power all season long. They're in the bottom 10 in the league in home runs per contest. Now, when it comes to the total, 7 out of San Diego's last 10 outings did get over the line. They also went 5-1 to the over in their last 6 Sean Manaea starts. I'm going to lean toward Arizona plus 1.5 in the over 9. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. I like Cleveland plus 1.5 under 8 runs. Give me Toronto minus 135 under 7.5. I like the Philadelphia Phillies minus 130 under 7.5 runs. Now, the Pittsburgh-New York Mets game, can't give you a freebie on that one. That's being featured as my extra daily bet on my website. Meanwhile, the Oakland-Houston game, that's also being featured as my board member tier package bet on my website as well. I like Minnesota minus 1.5 over 8.5 runs. Now, the Cincinnati-St. Louis game, that's being featured as my $1.99 daily best play on my website. And with my next and final free pick for the video, I'm going to lean toward Arizona plus 1.5 in the over 9 runs. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Thursday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.